Phillies for the Phillies. Tomorrow, it is Kentucky Oaks Day, and as far as having a dominant horse in the 3-year-old male division, yes, journalism has risen to the top. He's a favorite in the Kentucky Derby. But essentially from the beginning of the season until we move into the gate tomorrow, Good Cheer has been the horse in the 3-year-old filly division. She has remained undefeated. And
as much talk has been made about journalism and his demeanor and his aura, I think the same is true for Good Cheer. When you see her in the morning, she is so intelligent. She takes everything in stride. Now, I'll be completely honest with you. I wasn't a big fan of Good Cheer until this race in the Fairground Oaks. I thought in the Rachel Alexandra, with all of the late defections in that race, it was pretty much handed to her on a silver platter. But she had to work for this win, and her true talent really, I thought, was... it was on display, obviously, last time out down at the fairgrounds. But look, this is a tough field. Obviously, it's a full field. She's going to have to work out a trip, but she does seem agile enough to put herself in the right spot.
I think it felt like, in listening to the interview from Brad Cox after the Fairgrounds Oaks, and also just note, we are expecting to see the scratch of 5G reflected very soon in those odds. It almost felt like she really showed him that she was worthy of being the Kentucky Oaks favorite that day. Somehow she has quietly led this division this year, and much of that could be because of her stablemates. Immersive, the 2-year-old champ last year, was all the talk. Muhima, I think, was one of the more highly regarded 3-year-olds in Brad's barn. Neither of them here. Good Cheer undefeated coming into the race.
You mentioned trainer John Ortiz, not a whole lot of wins at Oaklawn Park, but he has a significant one. It was with Quietside, and so she has had an up and down spring. When she was unveiled for her first start as a 3-year-old, it was a disastrous trip. Next time out, you got a ridiculous 10-1 on her. And then now we take a look at her effort in the Fantasy Stakes back on March 29th. She was in a battle.
She absolutely was. That's simply joking just to her inside. And these two horses, they duked it out to the finish line. And I think it shows the class and the tenacity that a filly like Quietside has. And with this outside post position, it seems like John Ortiz is happy with it. And Jose Ortiz is also very happy with it, because he did say that a couple of times she's broken slowly, so it kind of gives them options with that outside draw.
I worried a little bit that battle might take too much out of both of them, and I wonder what happens as we come back to the Kentucky Oaks. I loved what I saw from her, loved the tenacity, the fact that she battles, but I think in a perfect scenario, you don't really want that much of a gut-busting race coming into the Kentucky Oaks.